Israel has urged Russia to protect all its citizens and all Jews after a large mob, some shouting anti-Semitic slogans, stormed a Dagestan airport. Video footage on social media, which you can see now, showed an angry crowd running through the airport in Makhachkala, reportedly looking for people arriving from Tel Aviv. Well, let's go live now. Monitoring's Russia editor Vitaly Shevchenko. Vitaly, what can we confirm in terms of the details around this?
We're talking about hundreds of people, some of whom were shouting anti-Semitic slogans. They stormed the main airport of this Muslim dominated region of Dagestan in Russia last night, amid rumors that refugees from Israel were being repatriated and settled in Russia. First, they started checking people's passports, looking for Israeli passports. Then things got out of hand. They invaded the runway, and there was a riot, basically, with people being blocked on board those arriving planes. The authorities in Russia say they have arrested about 60 people. 20 people suffered injuries, and 2 people are said to be in hospital in a grave condition. And obviously what happened in Makhachkala was triggered by the Hamas-Israel war, and it's not an isolated incident. The day before, in another town in the same region called Khasavyurt, there was another rally that got out of hand, with people basically invading a hotel amid rumors that there were Jewish refugees there, and they were not there. And also in the same North Caucasus region in Karachay-Cherkessia, there was a rally demanding that Jews are being expelled from the region, and there are very few Jews in North Caucasus in Russia. So all this shows that anti-Semitism is widespread in that part of Russia.
And what are the Russian authorities doing about it? As you say, what we saw at the airport, the scenes there, isn't an isolated incident.
They're doing very little, and there are voices criticizing them for that. The local governor in Dagestan, he called the riot at the airport a stab in the back of Dagestani patriots and an outrageous act. But what's been happening in Russia's North Caucasus, I think it tells us something important about Vladimir Putin's Russia. Even though the Russian president has in the past spoken out against xenophobia, and he never encouraged anti-Semitism, the fact is that his rule is to a large extent based on nationalism, dislike of outsiders, and distrust of outsiders and foreigners, such as Ukrainians and the West, who, according to Kremlin-controlled media, are keen to destroy and dismember Russia. And as these events in North Caucasus have shown us, these feelings are not that different from anti-Semitism. And so far, the Kremlin has not commented on the riot in Makhachkala, but the local ombudsman in Dagestan, he condemned the riot as an illegal act, but he said the feelings of rioters are understandable. That's a quote, because, as he said, they are depressed by the suffering in Gaza. So it's a very tense and complex situation.